And we're back from our break. Thanks so much for that. Thank you to Yaaya from Couple of Gaming for coming on the show, talking graphics.
Yeah. Infos.
Stayed up till 4 a.m. So you want to hear how messed up this is? I didn't even bring it up. Because of the time zone thing, right? Today is actually tomorrow where he is. So last night, he thought it was yesterday, thinking it was today, thinking it was tomorrow. So he was up at 4 a.m. last night also, thinking that we were going to record.
Oh, no, really?
Because it was the 4th for us and the 5th for him. So the time zone. Yeah, thank you so much, dude. I'm so sorry.
That's terrible.
He is a freaking trooper.
What a nice guy.
Yes. So he's going to have a long work week.
Guy.
All right, but we're back. Like we said at the beginning of the top of the first half, we're going to be talking about Azelf. We'll do a battle party at the end of the show. Details from GoFest Dortmund have come out. There's a May box sale. But first, Melissa is going to be calling one wild Terry Wolf. Because he's, I don't know, he was talking about Jaeger bombs and
it's
Jack and
margaritas.
Cokes.
Go to my own. Go.
All right, wait, hold on.
It's the Terry Wolf.
He's live, ladies and gentlemen.
How's it going? I found a bar that has $2 you call it all night long, so, yeah, I'm fucked up.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, friend.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. I mean, I am fucking Mexican, dude.
Are you any? So you need Lotad, so then you can evolve up to Ludicolo, and I don't know. I just think Ludicolo.
I saw
for Cinco de
so
Mayo.
many Lotads today.
There you go.
Not me. It just started raining now.
Well, there you go. Now you can drink some rainwater out of Lotad's
It's
dish.
a beautiful day out here. It's been great.
Hey man, so we are you excited for GoFest or what, man?
Oh, I'm very excited, but what I really want to know is how Phoenix feels about my alone Raticate.
Dude, it's a chubby fucking rat. And it literally took out all three of my Pokemon.
It's level 39.5. It will fuck him up. That last fucking battle, I went through all 3 of his with the fucking thing.
Oh, shit. So,
I love you, Adam.
I know. It's just proving how awful I am at PvP.
Yes, Terry and Adam faced off in Friday night fights this weekend, and the Alolan Raticate fucking dominated. Oh man! But how's your legendary grind been today? You been out there and getting any Azelf?
Actually, I've only done one, and the fucker ran for me.
Oh
yeah,
dude, mine
ran
for me.
I didn't fucking even bother today.
I did one today.
Now, see, tomorrow is my raid day. Mondays are my raid days, and I hang out with the guy who runs the biggest Discord in our area. I have the second largest Discord, and then one of my guys that's in my Discord. We're all level 40s. We go and raid, and we do about 20 raids in about 5 hours.
Nice.
And tomorrow we'll be hitting them hard. So I haven't tried any. I haven't done any raids. I have my daughter, Thunder Cub, for those who know her in game, or Carrie, if you don't know her. So I don't play much on the weekends. I have her.
Yeah, understandable.
Family time.
So yeah, it's family time. It's time to spend time with her. Even though she plays some, she's coming to GoFest. I miscounted the weekends. I thought it actually was a weekend I had to work that I didn't have her. I miscounted, so actually it's a weekend with her, so we have to have fun. Not as much fun as we normally have, but we hang out with
a different kind of fun.
That's what I said.
Another lady that I got tickets for, so it may all be good. We'll see how everything goes. She's used to me saying swear words and being dirty, so she's used to this shit. So we can have as much fun as we normally have, even with her there. If she understands it, good for her. If she doesn't, too bad for her.
I'll bring her some perlers.
Good for us. If she doesn't understand it, good for us.
All right.
Exactly.
All right, Terry, man, we'll let you go. Thanks again for checking in. We're gonna figure out a way to get you officially on the show and not holding Melissa's phone up to the microphone. So we're gonna
because he can't hear me and anything I say.
You can't hear Adam because Adam's in my ears and not out in the air. So it's like it makes it a little bit harder. But we're gonna get this all worked out in the future, man, for sure.
Yeah, basically every 2 weeks I'm free on Sunday nights to do this, so I want to be on and have a little segment. That I know the listeners probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? I think this would be great.
No, I'm all about it. I'm for it. So
5 minutes of fucking off.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. We'll talk about.
I think we're gonna have to make this like an extra, Patreon tier here.
Yeah. A call with Terry. But thanks again, man. We'll see you soon in Chicago. But I'm sure we'll hook up before then with another call.
Be safe.
Yeah. See you guys later. I love you all.
All right. No praying to the porcelain god later.
Oh, I won't be. I'll be good. I'll be up to raid to fucking do my raids on Monday.
All right.
All right, man. Later.
Later.
The Terry Wolf, ladies and gentlemen, having
He's
fun
ridiculous.
drinking Jaeger bombs.
Fucking Jaeger bombs.
Fucking Jaeger bombs in Chicago.
Fucking Jaeger bombs.
I can't wait for GoFest, man. I cannot wait to hang with.
It's gonna
with
be
the
a
Wolf.
blast.
Well, he's not going to be able to be at the bar.
He
so.
will be at the bar. It'll be fine.
Not with his daughter.
It'll be fine.
Listen,
it's a nice family
His daughter
restaurant.
and I, she can come.
Is it a restaurant?
Yes.
I'll battle with her and stuff. I just won't drink.
Sure,
I'll be the responsible
back
adult.
I knock back the fucking Shirley Temples. You better
I will have
extra
all the
grenadine. Yeah, Melissa will drink enough for the
I will
both
drink
of
them
us.
all
Melissa may weigh 100 pounds, but she could drink like a fucking ox.
when I want to.
I don't understand. All right, let's get to the news. We got a lot of stuff going on this week, mainly Azelf. So we'll kind of talk about this really quick. This is going to be coming from PokemonGoLive.com. We got the details last week. We kind of brought it up. But now we have a little bit more insight onto how this is actually going to be working. So Azelf was all three of the Lake Trio were available in the wild, but it turned out that they were regional Pokemon. We kind of had this hunch. They confirmed it just as we recorded last week. Uxie is going to be in the Asia Pacific region, Mesprit in Europe, Middle East, Africa, and India, and here in the Americas and Greenland, we have a Azelf. So these are only going to be available in raids through May 27th, but after their raid window, they will still be available in the wild as regional locked Pokemon. So even if you don't get a chance to raid them during this window, they're still available in the wild in your region. The problem being they will be spawning so rarely that this is going to be, if you've never found an unknown, this is going to be harder to find than an unknown in the wild. Now, we've got unknown, but only from events, so, the chances of finding one of these suckers in the wild is going to be very, very slim, but it will be available after the 27th. And this was a weird thing. The influencers were actually given the notification from Niantic that these Pokemon will not migrate. So this is not going to kind of follow something similar to the beasts or the dogs where they rotate them every month or something like that. It looks like that the Lake Trio will remain as regional Pokemon. I kind of like that. Adam, how do you feel about that? I mean,
I feel it's one of those for now.
For now thing?
For now.
See, I wish they held stronger with that. I wish they really held out.
Pokemon
whatever.
aren't meant to stay in just one area. They're living, breathing creatures, and they're meant to wander.
Yeah,
so if they wander out of
Giratina
their region,
lives in the distortion world.
You know what I'm saying?
He stays there. Comes out to our world.
You know what? I never really actually thought of it like that. Because I would always think about it from the trainer's perspective of, sure, the trainer will travel, but yeah, the Pokemon, they're sentient beings. They're their own thing. They can go. They can travel. Yeah. Snorlax can go on.
He can roll down the fucking hill like a meatball if he wanted to.
But I could imagine how fucking bonkers it would be if someone were to catch one of these Lake Trio in the wild, full odds. That's just.
Well, see, I thought I read somewhere they, as a whole, all three of them are in the wild everywhere, but extremely, extremely rare. But in raids, they're regionally locked.
No, still, even in the wild, they're still limited to their regions.
Really?
So, yep.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to Dortmund.
I wish.
They just need to make that long distance trading happen. So, our friend, when we make our friends long distance.
Lucky friends would have been the thing. Even if just, you're best friends with someone, you can't, but if you become lucky friends, they allow that one remote trade. That would be cool.
Yep.
I don't understand why they can't do it.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
They can do PvP. It's just a Switch.
It's fucking stupid.
Wow.
It really is. I don't understand it. Like, I know they want people to get out and be with each other, but...
Yeah, but if you're interacting with somebody every single day...
in Germany. And, I can't.
All right, speaking of Dortmund, Adam, why don't you run us through some of the details Pokemon Go Live put out about the Dortmund, Germany event? We finally have some information, and we got the key art, which shows the featured Pokemon. What do we see here?
All right, so we see Melodic, Horsey, Shieldon, Chimchar, Medicham, Nidoran, Unknown, and Carnivine. So Carnivine is breaking region.
This is cool because, whenever there's a Pokemon that's available in America that gets put out to somewhere else, that's kind of cool because it makes it that American flavor. But it's, there's always maybe this bonus extra shiny that they release at these events. If you're looking at this key art here, who do you think it could be? You think
Nidoran.
It could be Shieldon?
Nidoran male.
Nidoran male?
Yep, 100%. 100%.
Corny.
Because females already released, why would they give us a random Nidoran? Like, there's no reason for
why
it.
would he be there?
Chimchar is a starter. We're going to see Mudkip in the Asia Pacific for GoFest there. So we've got Chimchar, and in our area we have Turtwig. So those don't matter.
Yeah, but because we have, the Milotic in the back, we have Phoebus already. We already have Medicham. Yo, shiny Shieldon, Bastiodon would be cool. That thing's weird looking.
No, I don't think so. I think it's the male Nidoran.
Nidoran is a little
releasing
anticlimactic.
It worldwide, kind of like how they did the Plus Minin thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like the Melodic and the Medicham will be like how they did the quest system. So catch whatever 10 grass type Pokemon or water type Pokemon, you get the Melodic. Catch 10 psychic or fighting.
Oh, more like a limited research vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the webpage for the actual landing page for GoFest Dortmund came out, and it pretty much mirrors the Chicago one, with the exception of the key art and the different Pokemon that are announced. But as far as the Go snapshot stations to take photos and special research, all that stuff is listed, but doesn't look too much different from Chicago, with the exception of the Pokemon featured. Oh, and one more note on GoFest Chicago, they released a kind of I don't know where the image kind of sourced from, but the Grant Park in 2017, they used a very small section of Grant Park, and it looks like this year they're going to be using up to 75% more real estate within Grant Park, and it's going to have a more north to south feel, where it's going to be similar to Lincoln Park last year, where it's a long path. You're going to have distance, to travel from one gate to the other, more along a narrow path than in a square park like it was in 2017. So we'll see if that plays out. They're going to have the north gate, south gate. People will meet in the middle. Hopefully the service doesn't shit the bed in the center of the park. Well, maybe that's why
they're spreading it out, so less people in one area.
Yeah.
Well, then I was seeing stuff about it being fenced off. 17.
Yeah. Well.
Do you think
I hope they don't do that. I hope they don't do that, man. I really hope they don't fence the whole thing off. A
walking path?
No, they actually had gate entrances where you had security checking bags and one way in, one way out. It wasn't like Lincoln Park.
Long lines.
So there was huge lines. Now, they did say that there will be re-entry for ticket holders. So I don't know, man. I don't know what they're going to do, how they're going to do it, but I really hope they don't have, one entrance in, one entrance out on each gate. That's just too much of a bottleneck. That's what screwed them in 17.
Yeah.
I don't want to get screwed.
No, the way they did it last year worked perfect. So
yeah, just let people in and out, but significantly less controlled.
Mm-hmm.
But I get it. Also, there's a May box sale that came out. This is going to be coming from PokemonGoHub.net. Starr pieces are back in the boxes. This is big, especially for Community Day coming up, because we're going to be getting triple Stardust on Community Day. So, mix that with a Starr piece. You're going to have, 4.5 times Stardust reward. That's pretty freaking solid. Definitely going to want to take care of that. The Adventure Box seems like that's going to be here to stay. This is the new answer to the Ultra Box, and they're really drawing the line in the sand. The Ultra Box is for raiders. The Adventure Box is for grinders. The big difference here is in the Adventure Box, there's no raid passes at all. And in the Ultra Box, you're getting 16 raid passes. So it's clear line in the sand, which is good for you. I like that they do this because it gives you options. The problem is, we used to see these 60, 70% off sales. Now we're consistently in that like 50, 60% sale. It's like, man, I want that 70% sale off. Like, I'm such a cheap bastard.
Well, wait till Christmas. They'll give it to us again.
But that's a problem, though, because I don't want one sale where I'll say, okay, I'll buy 10 boxes all in this one sale, because inventory management. I want those deals all the time so I can buy one box a month or one box every event, and it not have this crushing impact on my inventory where all of a sudden now I have 16 raid passes times 4 boxes that I buy, and it's like I'm clogging up all my inventory. I've been struggling so bad just trying to manage inventory right now to manage my Pokeballs, because I've been building up my Great Balls and Ultra Balls. When I get through I'm going through my Pokeballs so freaking fast, and it's like, I have no Pokeballs. How am I at 1,900 of 2,000 items? It's like, this is too much. It's hard. It's hard to manage.
You got to get rid of those like upgrades and sunstones.
I know.
You can't hoard 20 of them.
It's the potions,
And
man.
potions.
It's the
Oh my
potions.
god, get rid of them.
I'm a hoarder. I hate it.
How do you do that? I'm literally looking at my potions like, oh, I have 2 regular potions, delete. I have 4 revives, delete.
Yeah, but you keep max revives, right?
Yeah,
like that's
I have 602 max revives.
See, but 600, like, that's ridiculous too.
That's crazy, yeah.
Like, I have 100. It's like, and I always teeter.
100.
I'll never go below 100. Like, even if I tried, like, I did an early morning raid train this morning, 6 a.m. We had 3 cars. We went out and did 6 Azelf raids. And I was getting so much shit. So much, like, revives and potions. Like, I go, that's why these raiders never have these problems. They're not getting this stuff from spinning stomps. They're getting it as raid rewards. And I was like, no wonder that they never run out of shit. Yeah, I went 5 or 6 with the Azelf. Didn't catch any good ones, but it was a lot of fun to get out there.
I did one Azelf, and it ran on me.
It's a weird catch, right? It's a weird throw.
It's like
it
pretty
seems
close,
very
and
close.
Like a curveball is really hard to nail.
Yes. It took me, I got lucky on my first 2 where I actually caught it without having any like throw modifier, good, nice, good, great, or whatever. Like, they were just shitty ass throws, but I was able to catch it. And it wasn't until my 3rd or 4th one where I was able to say, like, all right, I feel a little bit more comfortable with a great throw. It's almost like trying to get a great throw like on a Pidgey or a Weedle. Like, it's a weird little hook. So definitely a different throw. Yeah, definitely strange. But a couple bits of miscellaneous news here before we get into our Azelf raid guide and battle party. Silph Arena took a major blow today. Another major outage. They lost 10 hours worth of data. So anyone who ran tournaments today,
womp womp.
Rip.
Welp.
Irreversible.
Womp womp.
Totally sucks. Dromes came out, got in front of it, said it was his fault, took full accountability. Can't knock him for that. That was really cool that he came out and said, look, this is my fault. I fucked up. The show must go on. They recovered. You can create new tournaments, but a lot of people had tournaments that were running or kind of stuck in limbo. Our Friday Night Fights beta, tournament was open. We were able to get through it and, conclude it fine. But I know a lot of people that were, had tournaments in the middle. And when this happened, it kind of screwed them pretty big. So yeah, that really sucks. But look, he said it in his post. He goes, we're volunteers. We're spread thin as hell. We're doing this on a shoestring budget, shoestring resources. It's like, of course these things are going to happen. It just sucks because you don't want them to, because
yeah, you want it to go smoothly.
It's fun
Nobody
stuff.
wants shit to hit the fan.
Yeah, you just want it to work. But, when you remember, it's like, oh yeah, this isn't necessarily their full-time job.
They have lives and they're still doing this.
You had a freaking kid last year. This is like, it's hard to keep in perspective like that, but it is a good reminder of, yes, you got to be realistic with expectations, because a lot of this stuff is coming from hobbyists and not someone that's getting paid, feeding their family by, getting us information or scheduling our Silph Arena tournaments. So it's good perspective.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's jump into a little Go Ranger check-in.
What's up, everybody? It is Go Ranger Matt, and this is the Go Ranger check-in.
3 days left on the Habitat Challenge. JC Pop Punk Pokemon, JC Picks, really good one. I think he's up to close to 1,000 likes on Twitter on his photo of Ariados, right? Yeah, he put up a really cool picture of Ariados in a spiderweb. A very natural looking picture. The blend is like so freaking perfect. It looks really cool. It's doing really, really well on Twitter. So fingers crossed. Vote for JC if they ever, if you see those images, make sure you like them. The Lake Trio will be here until 5/27. Like I said, keep an eye on that. The Make 5 Great Curveball Throws in a Row is part of our research for May. That's Spinda number 4. Don't miss out on Spinda. This is kind of something that will creep up on you if you forget about it. And then once it's gone, the only way to get it's going to be from trades unless they bring them back. So take advantage of that. I'm sure you'll be able to do that through the end of May.
5 in a fucking row.
It's
in a row.
It's a pain in the ass for me.
Row.
It's still a pain in the ass. Like that.
Guys,
that one
it gotta
sucks.
be in a row.
What about 3? What if it was 3?
3,
No.
I can do.
It's the number 5 every time.
Fucking 4 and 5, bro. You know why? Because I forget too.
Oh, you just wing it. You're like,
Yeah,
oh shit,
no.
streak
I was just
broken.
like, oh fuck.
Yeah, because you and like if it says like make 5 great throws or whatever, it's easy to be like, oh well, I'll just throw this ball straight and hopefully it pops out, and so you can get more in the same like Pokemon encounter.
Exactly.
Same thing with like the berries. I'll give it a Nana berry, and I will.
You
wait
want it to break out.
Yeah, I want it to break out.
Oh, Pidgegrabba sent an email in pretty much saying that he has 9 Delibirds to trade to Adam at GoFest, and him and Mrs. Grabba will be coming
Oh, that's
to the meetup
fantastic!
on Friday night.
Excellent.
We're very excited to meet them.
So I have to now rename 9 of them. Oh my goodness!
Yeah. You gotta get 9 Pidgeys ready for Pidgegrabba. There's
I
no
only
better
have
time
one
now to
lucky.
talk about the meetup on Friday, June 14th at 9:30 p.m. It will be at Monk's Pub on Lake Street in Chicago. This place is not charging us a venue fee.
Really?
So that means that we must
Bring your
spend
friends.
lots of money
Bring
and
your
get
friends
very
and
drink
come
there.
hungry.
And it looks like a really cool place. It's big as hell. It can hold, enough of us. And it should be a lot of fun. It's close to the Grant Park, and it's close to the train station. So transportation is going to be easy in and out. I think GoCast Chris is going to be putting together an event page on his website that we could do some kind of invite system or something like that, because we do need to keep the head count moderately in check. I think we could fit a good amount, but just in case this thing gets blown out of proportion, I'm going to be reaching out to the tubers, see if we can get anyone to come through. I know JT Valor, Kyler, JC Pop Punk, they're coming through. Count Jinsel is going to be coming through. I'm sure a bunch of others will as well. So it should be a really good time. Definitely check us out. Monk's Pub.
Yo, the
on Lake
menu
Street.
looks correct. They got meat stuffs and vegetarian stuffs.
You can get poutine. So
Ooh.
now poutine is something as a vegetarian, right? It has brown gravy in it. This is a Canadian staple with cheese curds and French fries. I dream about fucking poutine. I want a veggie version of fucking poutine so bad.
Fuck that. They
I'm
have
pretty
loaded
sure
tater tots.
McDonald's
Loaded
Loaded
tater
tater
tots.
tots, beer cheese sauce, bacon, jalapenos,
All right,
and side
Monk's
sour
Pub,
cream.
Friday,
What?
June
Who's
14th
sharing that with me?
at 9:30
Because
p.m.
these two fools are vegetarians.
Yeah, we can't
Who's
be doing-
who's sharing all the nachos with me? Fucking oh my god! Yeah.
All right, so that's
nachos.
good. I'm really glad. Shout out to Monk's Pub. I'm really excited about that. Friday, June 14th, 9:30 p.m. podcast meetup. We're gonna have representatives from Pokemon Go podcast, GoCast. Of course, all 3 of us will be there. I'm not sure if any of the hosts from Pokemon Go Radio are going to be able to make it out, but I believe Justin, Illustrious Overseer, who is their tournament coordinator, will be there representing them. So we'll have representation from 4 of the strongest Pokemon Go podcast in one room, getting all rowdy.
Yo, I'm deep in this
Melissa
menu
is
right
looking at the
now.
menu, and it's
Yo,
legit.
peeps, go look
But-
at their menu.
But the
It's
place looks
real.
awesome too. It's big. It looks really, really cool.
Oh my god.
It's definitely like a classic looking pub, but it's big. So yeah, definitely support them. All right. Before we get into our Azelf raid guide and battle party, I have a drunk voicemail.
Oh no, from who?
I don't know because they didn't leave their name. All he said is, I think his name might be Chicken Shit. I can't understand him. So
right,
I'm going to
play
play this audio for you and we'll go from there. Here we go.
Well, here I am at the local bar that I go to, and I happen to find a sun curd shiny tonight.
Nice.
Hell yeah. This is the same place I drink at that I got my air on, the
Ooh.
Red Eyes.
Ooh.
the shiny. So I just want to say, keep up the good podcast. You guys are awesome. Checking shit out.
Thank you.
His name is Chicken Shit. He definitely.
So Google Voice transcribes it, right? It transcribes the text, and it actually says chicken shit out.
It does.
So,
It's fucking hilarious.
I don't know if his name is Chicken Shit, but that's what we're going by. Hey, Chicken Shit, thanks for the call.
Yeah.
And congratulations on the shiny Sunkern. That's awesome.
Yeah, and stick with that place because it seems to be your
Yeah, a little shiny magnet.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this Azelf Ray Guide and Battle Party. Guys, we get to do another battle party.
Whoop whoop.
We get to do another battle party whoop whoop. The one last week was so freaking good.
I know it was good.
It was good.
It
Adam,
was.
you have to lead us again because
All
last
right.
time it was so perfect. Me.
I'm literally straightening my tie right now. I don't have a tie on, but I'm pretending I'm straightening my tie. All right, here we go.
Battle party.
Ooh, ooh, battle party. Ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. You guys.
That might have been the best one ever.
You guys.
That might have been the best one ever.
It was because I was
I
prepared.
think it's because Adam starts it.
But also, we have the video on, so we can actually stay in sync with Adam. I don't know. That worked out pretty gosh darn well.
Wow.
All right. This information is going to be coming from PokemonGo.GamePress.gg. Azelf, the easiest of the Lake Trio. It can be duoed.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We only had 4 or 5 people today, and we were crushing it this morning when I was out there. Has some decent stats. I kind of called them fancy dex filler last time. I actually think that they may have some relevancy. This thing has 270 attack, so pretty strong attack. It's going to be pretty good when it comes to psychic Pokemon overall. 151 defense, 181 stamina. As a raid boss, 44,972 CP. It is psychic type, which means it's weak to dark, bug, and ghost, and resists fighting and psychic Pokemon. 100% catch will be 1,834 CP, or boosted in windy weather, 2293. So again, the magic numbers for 100%, 1834 and 2293. All right, best counters as per GamePress.gg. Here we go. Giratina Origin Form. Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball. Fucking nasty. Best way to go. Takes full advantage of type with resistances and all that stuff. You're going to be really good if you have a bunch of these. Other counters will be Mewtwo, Weavile, Absol, Houndoom. So you've got a bunch of, dark in there as well. Some glass cannons you could use, Heracross, Gengar. You could bring in something a little bit more tankier like Tyranitar with Bite Crunch. So you have some diversity here. As far as I'm concerned, if I'm trying to duo this thing, I'm just bringing 6 Giratina Origin Form. Like, that's the way to go. I have so many freaking TMs. I don't even care. I can, get them all to Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, no problem. If I have 3 or more trainers, pretty much what I brought today, 2 Giratina, 2 Mewtwo, a Weavile, and a Gengar. I've got 98% Weavile, 98% Gengar, 98% Mewtwo. So I've got some decent stuff there, but I think 4 different Pokemon. 2 Giratina, 2 Mewtwo, 1 Weavile, 1 Gengar. I'll be wrecking shop. What about you, Adam? What are you bringing?
I am bringing a Mewtwo, Tyranitar, 2 Giratina Origin Form, my Umbreon, and then I just caught and powered all the way up a Seedot into a Shiftry, and so that's at 2,333 CP, I'm bringing Shiftry.
Nice. That's good.
I just need a reason to use them.
Well, that's like what Melissa always does.
Yeah, because that's why I'm going to bring Snorlax.
Because it's ugly and dumb. You never get to use it, so I'm going to use it.
I'm going to bring Snorlax and 2 Giratina and 2 Mewtwo and a Houndoom.
Snorlax, really?
Of course!
Yo, I brought Snorlax on Friday Night Fights, man. I started off strong, and then I got my ass kicked.
It was the wrong Snorlax.
Shermanator fucked up my Snorlax.
Shermanator
fucked up the Snorlax. I got fucked up.
Yeah, I got destroyed by everybody.
But guys, that's the show. We did it.
We did it.
We done did it.
Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for checking us out. Please check out luredup.com for everything that we're doing. Email us, info@luredup.com. You can leave us a drunk or inappropriate or if you're really feeling up to it, just a normal ass voicemail. 732-835-8639. 732-835-8639.
Yeah, if you guys ever have questions for us that are not Pokemon Go related, you could always ask those as well.
Yes. But
Oh, no.
questions.
Ew. No.
Wait, are we?
We're family friendly.
No, we're not.
Well, we're getting close to 100
I didn't-
episodes, so we'll be able to do AMA, right?
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do an Ask Me Anything for episode 100. That sounds like a great idea. Hosted by Drunk Terry Wolf.
Oh, you know what? That'll
be his
really
show.
fun.
That'll be his. He's been wanting to come on. You know, it's so funny. He messages me all the time now. He's like, "Yo, you know who this is?" Community members globally are just reaching out to Terry because they want to talk to him because they hear him on all the podcasts. Because, you know, we talk about him every fucking week. We put him on the show every week. GoCast talks about him. Pokemon Go podcast.
We're gonna be the first ones to give him a spotlight on the show.
He was on GoCast. He actually went to GoCast because he was there physically because he lives in Chicago. But we got to get his ass on here. We need him in video form though because he's a fucking lunatic, which is amazing. So we need to capture the full effect. Anyway, thank you guys so much again. Please check out luredup.com for everything that we're doing. I just recorded my PvP roundtable last night. Was absolutely awesome. Psionic, Poke Battler, PV Poke, Matty F Baby, Ryan Swag, some of the biggest names, best names in PvP. That's up on YouTube now, so definitely I'll put the link in the description. Make sure you check that out. Other than that, you guys got anything?
No,
Nope.
we just honestly appreciate everybody.
We love you so much.
Yeah,
man.
no, you guys have
I
been
love you.
fantastic.
And I miss you. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Keep training, trainers.
Ciao.